Hey Hebrew fans, well the day has arrived. It is time to give Teela a knee surgery. Now I do have another Teela right here, and I haven't decided which one I'm going to use for the knee surgery yet. I'm going to go ahead and open them both, or open this one and compare them and pick the worst of the two to do the knee surgery on, so I can keep the one that looks really nice, of course, in good condition. So let's go ahead and open her up, and let's see if I might have gotten the rare limited comic yet. Oh, you know what? Someone told me to open it from the bottom. Let's go and try that out and see how that works. It's got like a little spot here. It's open. I guess that works a little better. Comic's kind of stuck in the corner. And let's take a look and compare it to the other one. And looks like the same font and the same image, so not the rare Chase. All right, let's go ahead and pull her out of here. I always wondered why Evil Lyn never had some kind of cool armor. It's kind of funny that they gave armor to Teela, but nothing to Evil Lyn. I mean, what would that look like anyway? I mean, they gave Teela the snake one. I wonder what they could have gave Evil Lyn, what style of armor, because they couldn't give her a snake one too. It'd be kind of weird. But it's funny, you think that if anyone would have a snake armor, it would have been Evil Lyn, not Teela. And there, of course, is her other weapons and stuff. If you want to see the unboxing, the full thing, you can watch my other video on unboxing the other Teela. Alright, let's go ahead and compare these. Let's take a look and see. Well, I actually like my original one I had better. Her face is not quite as shiny. And she does have a slight mar in her leg right there. Yep, I'm going to sand the new one. No knee surgery for you, Teela. Alright, so first thing, let's take her armor off. Burp. I kind of want to have two Teelas anyway. One to be the like the sorceress version Teela, and one to be the one that is the regular Teela that Adam always hangs out with and stuff. So there we go. So the concept is, as this knee is bent, there is this extra flap of skin that comes up over the top. And Mattel did that on purpose to hide the joints. And with a lot of figures, it looks great. I mean, you can see like on He-Man, he's got the little kneecap on there. And it works fine because it's smaller than the knee itself. It actually comes in and whoop, comes in smaller. So it's not so strange looking. But with Teela, for some reason, they kind of looped it around. And it kind of gives this weird like fat flap hanging over her leg. So that's kind of strange. So my first goal is to get the knee off. And I want to see if I can heat it up and just pull this, if that pin will come out of the leg up here. I'm guessing it must be a pin with some different bumps on it that holds it in place. So I'm hoping that works. So I've got my hot water set up over here. I will toss her in there. You know, I don't want to accidentally shrink her whole body, so I'm just going to take and pop her apart right now. So I don't have to worry about that. And just drop those in there. Let's sit for a few minutes. And I will see you guys in a few minutes. Now, before I jump there, let's take a look. And I'm going to use my Dremel tool right here. And this is a great Dremel tool. They have different versions. Mine's actually getting pretty old. And I got a bunch of different Dremel bits that I have as well. I am probably going to use something like this right here. And maybe something like this right here. And I'll pull that one out too. And these ones are smoother, so I'm going to use this to smooth it up afterwards. I got a nice clean one right here. And this one here is actually one of my favorites right here. And I like this one because not only is it a barrel around there, but it's also concave right here, so you can do some great shaping with this one as well. Now, I did get these brand new trays right here. And these new trays are basically just serving trays like restaurants. This way I can protect my table and have some trays on there instead of getting my table all hacked up. Because last time, I kind of hacked my table all up and had to wash everything. She's in quicksand. Ah, I'm in quicksand. Anyway, let's check these legs. I guess I don't need to pause the video because I spent so long talking about my new trays and stuff. They're going to come out of there. I don't think it's quite hot enough yet. It doesn't feel very warm yet. Let's stick it back in there. Yeah, that water's pretty hot, so I'll go ahead and put this on pause so you guys aren't stuck watching the legs cook. Alright, it's been a few minutes. Let's go ahead and pull that out of there. Let's just see how these are. Hooray, just like I thought. There's one. And two. Now, I'm going to leave her boots on. Otherwise, it's really hard to tell which is right and which is left for these little chunk legs. So there we go. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it in there. All right, so there we go. There are her legs. Now, before I start sanding, of course, always use safety glasses. And let's go ahead and see how these will look. There we go. All right, so I've kind of changed the shape of it now so it's not quite so stumpy lumpy over the front. Made it a little bit shorter and a little more rounded. Let's go ahead and do the same to the other side. Let's smooth it up. Oh yeah, that'll make a nice curve on the kneecap. Let's go ahead and use this one here. I have to get some nice fine grit sandpaper to finish this off. Oops, sorry, I'm out of camera. All right, there is the difference. So you can kind of, let's go ahead and put her legs back in and see how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it back in the hot water. Boop. Now, this hot water system, I don't know if you've seen it before or not, I have a whole video on it. But basically, it's just a cup on a cup warmer. And I have some blue stuff in there that actually is made for computer chips. That's made for the heat section of the computer chips for the heat sink. Just to conduct the heat through there. And basically I pour hot water in there and just let it sit until it warms up. Actually, you use hot water first and let this warm up. And then of course, after a while, it's nice and toasty warm. All right, let's go and pull this out of there. Shouldn't take too long to reheat it. Now let's check these legs, make sure I got the right ones on the correct side. Yep. This one goes on this side. Fit. There we go. This one goes on this side. All right, there are her new knees. Not quite as knobby as they were. But, so there's the before and the after. Here's the after, here's the before. Let me know what you think. You like her new knees? Are they more feminine looking? You kind of see the difference. I'll probably take some smooth sandpaper and smooth it up a little bit more. But I think it looks way better. You guys post in the comments what you think. And who knows, maybe Mattel might use this idea on their figures before they release them for any more females. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to heat them back up and take some wet sandpaper to them and really clean them up and get them complete. We drop her in there. Oh, pull off the top. Heat that right back up, and I'll be back with some sandpaper. All right, so I got some sandpaper. I got a little chunk here of 400 and a little chunk here of 800. We'll start with the 400 to get it really nice and smooth. It's wet sandpaper, so I'm going to go ahead and get a little water on it. Let's go and pull these off. Again. One and two. And there's the 400. Get a little water on it. And let's just go ahead and smooth that right up in there. More water. Doesn't take much to break the edge of that plastic off there. That was caused from the tool. Let's go and finish it off with the 800. Now sandpaper, the way you can tell the grit is basically the number is how many pieces of sand it has per inch. So 800 means that it's 800 little pieces of sand per inch on that sandpaper. So the larger the number, the smoother it is. Looks pretty clean. All right, let's dump it back in the water. And I'll put you guys on pause for a minute while it heats up. All right, some time has passed. Let's go ahead and pull it out of there. Let's put her legs back in. There we go. All right, There's the new Teela. Hopefully her legs don't look quite as bad now. They still bend, it still hides the articulation. And again, here's the before and after, so you guys can see the difference. Here you can see the flap really hangs over, and I'd sanded these up a little bit. I kind of wish I rounded this one a little better to fit the knee, but I think it still looks a lot better than what it did. Alright, you guys, post your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to try to risk the knee surgery as well on your Teela. And I will see you guys in the next video. Teela slap and fight. Okay, goodbye, you guys.